Hey friends and fellow stackers, this is Eric and welcome back. Well, today a little lesson in alchemy. Let's learn how I turn this into this. Hey friends and fellow stackers, this is Eric. Welcome back. Yep, that's right. Today, a little lesson in alchemy and how we changed a little bit of silver for a lot of bit of other stuff. Well, as you can see, I got a little box in front of me. This actually, I've gotten into all my orders. I've had this past week 3 or 4 different packages coming in, every other day pretty much. Quite a bit of fun getting those in the mail. So I've got quite a few things, just a menagerie of items to go over. But before we get into it, I want to kind of give a shout out to another member of the YouTube silver stacking community, Silver Wolverine. I guess it's about a month ago now. He had posted a video about his 2019 ASE Enhanced Reverse Proof Eagle and how he had decided to go ahead and sell his. And he sold his, I believe, to his local coin shop for $1,300, if I remember correctly, and good on him. And that kind of got me looking into overall with the Silver Eagles. It seemed to me, based on what everybody was saying and where the eBay trend was going, that we had kind of hit a bit of an apex and prices were trending back down. So I decided to look into it a bit more and make a few phone calls and send off a few emails to see what I might be able to get for mine. I'm not really a flipper and I'm not really a collector per se. It was just by sheer dumb luck I was able to order and actually get one of those 2019 ASE Eagles. Decided on a whim to go get it graded by PCGS, and by sheer dumb luck I got a perfect 70 grade. So I figured I'd take whatever good luck was shining upon me and cash in on it. So I ended up selling mine, and I ended up selling it to JM Bullion for $1,700, which was great. I had obviously $65 to buy the coin and another 100 and some odd to get it graded, including shipping. So I had a little over 200, maybe $225 total into that coin. So I made just about $1,500 profit flipping that coin, which, holy crap, So decided once I got that check, and the reason I mentioned, because the inspiration came from Silver Wolverine, it was a month ago. Long lag times in sending packages in, getting stuff reviewed, waiting for checks to clear, and then I turned around. My first order was back on JM Bullion because they got the option to do the e-check. I don't have to mail in a stupid check, and I get the best price. So I ordered some stuff from them, but I also ordered a few things elsewhere. And first thing I want to get into is on Tuesday of this past week, I had occasion to be back in Saratoga Springs, New York, and I went back to that same coin shop that I had reviewed and discussed about in a prior video, 1 or 2 videos back. Met up with the guy and decided to purchase some more coins, and this is what we got to start with. These are, I'm not even sure if they're considered Libertads or Onzas. These are the older style, and this is a 1984 1 ounce Mexican. I'm going to call it a Onza. You can correct me in the comments if I'm misquoting. But he had these. Sorry for the glare. He had these, and he had 3 of them, and he was selling them for $19 a piece. And at the time, spot, I believe, was in the neighborhood of $17.80, $17.85. So it was, just a hair above $1 more than spot. So I thought it was a pretty good deal for these. I didn't have any, and he had 3, and these are all 1984s, and so I picked up 3 of these, just 3 more ounces of silver added to the stack. Next, I got into his grab bag of Morgan dollars, just like I did last time, and I picked up a whole bunch more, and got some cool dates too this time. There's an 1882. There's an 1884. Another 1882. And these are in surprisingly remarkable shape considering their age, at least in my opinion. I got a couple of 1921s just because. Another 1921. And another 1921. This one is like, I don't know if the camera's capturing the detail good enough, but this thing looks AU, man. And he had it in a grab bag. Now, I'm not one for being able to determine coin grading myself, but in my opinion, you know. There's an 1878. Or excuse me, 1879. And one final. And this one looks BU. Call me crazy, but... And of course it is a 1921. Now, I got this many, and he was cool enough, the guy at the shop was cool enough just to throw in a tube here. So, combining with the ones I got in that little treasure chest, which I'm not going to bring out just now, I got enough to fill up a full tube of 20 Morgans, so there you go. So, a little something to start off with at the coin shop. Next, I'll show this, and I heard about this from Centuri Sylvia, and I'm sure most of you have seen it either from him or from Joe, or maybe hosted by Unboxing that Salivate Metal did. But I too jumped on this. This was a 1/10 ounce of gold American Eagle at spot price. I might share the link below in case anybody who hasn't seen is interested. But don't mind me wrestling with a stupid package. But 1/10 ounce Eagle. Spot price I paid, I believe, $157 for this. And I too got a 1997. I don't know how well that's picking up, but heck yeah, man. Spot price of gold, so another 10th ounce of gold added in. But wait, there's more. Now this is kind of a odd thing, or not really an odd thing, but I as far as I know, I'm the only one that's shown this series on YouTube on the stacking. This is and that scratches, I think it's actually a fuzz or a hair there. This is a Welcome to Silverbug Island 2019. This is the newest round in the series, and is called Edge of the World, or End of the World. And it's basically a series that kind of follows like a pirate theme. Think like Pirates of the Caribbean. And each one they had like a Kraken, and they had like a sailboat and stuff. So I mean, I like the series. And again, it's dated 2019, but it just came out for release, or at least I saw it maybe a week ago. So I've been waiting for this. This is just a collection that I'm enjoying. So picked up one of those recently. In fact, this is one that came in just yesterday, so it was one of the ones I was waiting on in the mail. But let's get into some of the bigger stuff, eh? Actually, I want to show you this quick. This is something my wife gave me as part of my Valentine's gift yesterday. And this is just a brass or bronze round. It's not even a round marked with anything. Just kind of like a medallion. but boy, she knows me. Knows I enjoy coins, and especially the Second Amendment and the Gadsden flag. So this was something she found on Amazon, I guess, and decided to give me. So not a precious metal, but I enjoy it. So just wanted to show that. You say, gee, Eric, you got $1,700 selling your American Silver Eagle there, and that's all the more you got out of it. We have just a bit more left in the box. Let's have a look. Now, in the spirit of Valentine's Day and all the loving that goes around, I have a quick question for you. Do you want to see my cock? Well, here it is. I got myself a 20 francs gold rooster coin. It is a 0.1867 ounces of gold. It is from 1910. Decided to pick up some fractional. I know, given the amount of money that I got in, I could have... That doesn't want to focus, I'm sorry. I know I could have, picked up like a 1 full ounce buffalo, and I strongly considered that. But I didn't spend the full amount that I got selling that eagle. I bought this menagerie of items, but I also took advantage of the influx of cash and used it to pay down some bills that I wanted to get ahead of. So, but one more thing. Boom. This is a 1/2 ounce gold American Eagle, and this is actually a proof eagle. In fact, when I was looking on the JM Bullion website, I was going to get just a regular BU 1/2 ounce bullion eagle, gold eagle, and these proof eagles that came in a capsule were just a touch cheaper than just getting a bullion one. And in my mind, gold being gold, and so long as it's an eagle, I'll give a shit. So there, got a proof eagle. And let's see if we can read the date there. I'm going to say this is an 87. My eyes aren't that great. But I believe that is a 1987. That's the first year these came out, if I'm not mistaken. So there. Rounding up, if you don't count the 4 decimal places here, especially with this little 20 francs rooster, I have about 0.79 ounces of gold added, and just some more silver, about 10, 11 ounces of silver added, and I had about $350 left over that I spent on, again, paying down some bills, paying down my goal has been to make double payments every month on a few accounts and try my best to get ahead of them and just pay down as good as I can. So, pardon the camera, we'll give you a little bit closer of a shot here. So we're going a little heavier in the gold. That has been my general direction. I'm kind of steering away from silver, or not going as heavy in silver, because I just don't. I don't know. After just about this time a year ago, getting used to paying so cheap for like silver eagles, I'm not gonna pay $22 a fucking eagle. So and there's the one's in the. I'm not gonna take it back out too. So there you go, folks. Not bad for a little bit of alchemy, turning one little 1 ounce piece of silver into all this. I am ecstatic that I was able to make that deal, get that sold, have that income, and turn it into more for my stack. Let me know down below what you think. But otherwise, thanks for stopping by. I hope you've enjoyed.